Good morning to you all, and this is a video especially about ScratchJr, which is an app and a website that you can load to do some coding with some young students, so they could be year 1 or year 2 or year 3. So what you do is you type in ScratchJr to a search engine. In this case I'm on Google, and you can see that you can actually download this to a computer, such as a laptop or a desktop. You can also get an app that will work on a tablet. So if I just type in ScratchJr, if we go to the home page of ScratchJr, you can see that you can download it to an Android tablet or an iPad or a phone. And there's a little book that goes with it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to use the app, and we're going to be talking about how you can make a little weather animation. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to the app. It's all free, so just download it first and then go to the home screen. And then these are all my projects. So there's lots of projects, and some of those can relate to geography and the weather. So if you think of that one with the snow, we've got a journey where we've got our little polar bear walking. So you could talk about the weather in the polar regions. So let's show you how to build a new one. So you go to top left, click on the plus, and then as families or as students, click on the middle one that looks like a landscape. So what you need to do is you need to look at the ones that might link to your thoughts about weather. So let's choose, just for this example, let me choose that one. So that's called the savannah. So it's going to be quite hot there. You can see all the grass is sort of yellowy and there's just a few trees. So what I'm going to do is to add a weather symbol. Well, first of all, let me just add something that might live in the savannah. So do you want to just have a little think? So I'm going to choose a zebra, but I could have chosen a giraffe or an elephant. Talk to your family about that, which ones would be suitable. So there's my zebra. Now I don't actually need the cat, so I'm going to rest my finger on the cat. If you're doing it on a laptop or desktop, you've got to right click on it. And now I want to add another symbol. These are called sprites, and I want one to do with the weather. So I'm just going to scroll through so you can see I've got some weather ones there. So I'll just choose the sun to start with. And what I might do is I might say, right, what we'll do is we'll make the sun go in the sky and perhaps across from left to right like it does in real life. So let's program the sun perhaps to appear and then go across. Now I won't be able to make it go behind the tree, which is a pity. So what I might do is just put it there. So I'm going to say when I click on the sun is going to appear. Now, what I'll need to do is to say, well, actually, at the beginning, when we run the program, we're going to have to make it disappear. So I'm going to choose that one. And then when we click on it, now we've got a problem here because we won't be able to see the sun. So what I might do is I might just make it disappear first and then appear. And then when the sun rises, it goes up in the sky. Now there's a grid at the top set next to the landscape, so you can start to think about how many it's got to go up. So it's go from 10 to 15, but I don't want it to go off the screen, so I'm just going to make it go up 3. And then I'm going to make it perhaps go right 3. And then I'm going to test it. Now to get rid of them, you just move that up. So let's take the grid off and we'll just test it. So I'm going to click on the sun, it disappears, and then it goes up and across. Now you can change the code, so I can actually make that go further across to 6. And you could even make it go a little bit further. I'll make it 8, and then I'll make it disappear again, so that it looks as if it's gone off the page. So this is all what's called trial and error, and we're designing a program here. So click on it, it goes across. Now, can you see we've got to debug it because it went too far. So this does need to be perhaps number 7. So let's try it again. So again, it went too far across. So debug means to make the program work so it as you intended. There we go. Now you might decide that you don't want that because that could confuse people. They think the sun might disappear. And in fact what would happen would be the sun would get to a high point and then it would actually come down and set, wouldn't it? So it might come down 3 and then it might disappear. So it's almost like the sun rising and then the sun setting. Let's just do a final one and see if that works. So it goes up and then it sets. So that's a bit better. And then finally, to save it, you just go to there, and I'm just going to call it weather 1 because I'm going to do a second one to do with rain. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll enjoy doing this in school or at home.